Hello everyone, I'm Andre and I'm MotoGymkhana addicted. Sounds like from Anonymous Alcoholics Club, but believe me, this thing is much more addictive. Gymkhana is a time trial sport where you ride through a track with cones. The rules are simple. Ride as fast as you can, follow the right way and do not touch the cones or put your feet on the ground. MotoGymkhana is popular all over the world. Almost every country has a group of enthusiasts who train, organize competitions and race together. This sport is all about motorcycle control and safety. That is why many schools around the world use it. It helps you to understand your limits and makes you much safer on the road. You can do MotoGymkhana on any motorcycle. For me, MotoGymkhana is not just a sport. It's very honest conversation with my bike. It connects my body, my mind and my feelings with the bike into one. You know how people usually get into this cult? You just buy a bike for a daily commuting. You think, oh, maybe it's a little bit scary. Let's do some figure eight with the cones. But this is MotoGymkhana trap. And then after a year later, you buy a huge crash bars. You buy a pizza-size rear sprocket, and you spend all your weekends on the Gymkhana practice. Now I'm here in Belgium at the European MotoGymkhana Cup. So let's see how this sport looks from inside. Alright, that's it. That's a paddock of 12 European MotoGymkhana Cup. About 90 riders will participate in this event. Riders now are looking for a course map. It's of course new for them. Every time it's given just before the start of the competition. So let's look how it goes. Before the race, riders receive the track map. Of course, nobody knows it before. Just one question from my side. Riders have only 40 minutes to learn the map. And of course riders walk the track to remember the turns. Some people even run to simulate a speed. This track has a separate start and finish box, so two pilots can ride at the same time without blocking each other. The time is tracked automatically by a ladder system. There is no global MotoGymkhana association or European MotoGymkhana association. The enthusiasts from each country do MotoGymkhana competitions in their own way, but of course using the global MotoGymkhana rules. On such type of competition you can come just as per your wish. You can pay administrative fee, pass the bike control and voila. You can participate in European MotoGymkhana Cup. So you don't need to be a top national sportsman to participate here. Every competition area has a warm-up zone. In MotoGymkhana, tire grip is everything, and the tires must be hot before the start. The riders have a short run, so it means you must show your maximum performance from the very first second. That's why the rider needs to enter the track in a peak condition. For me, it's always a secret who decides where the next competition will be, because there is no European or World Moto Gymkhana Association. I think riders after such competitions just drink a beer and decide, oh, I found a new parking lot in France. Let's do the competitions next year there. The competition has started. You only get 2 attempts. The marshals are watching very closely. If you hit a cone or put your feet down, you get penalty time. If you forget the track, your run is disqualified. You can see all kinds of different motorcycles here. Some people ride for fun and style, others ride for the fastest time. But in the end, there is only one winner, the fastest rider after both attempts. The run lasts only for 2 minutes, but you get as tired as after a long race.
Хорош.
The intensity of acceleration and braking is just insane. But the most important part in Moto Gymkhana is the community. It's truly one of the friendliest community in the motorsport. So one of the biggest Moto Gymkhana issues I see, that it is an event made by riders for the riders. So there is no huge public information about such events. You don't have any seats for spectators and people who just want to see Moto Gymkhana. For example, I can't bring my kids here just to watch Moto Gymkhana, my older son, because there is no seats, there is no shadow. That's a parking lot. So there is like no cold beverages, ice cream. Even if you come here, you will not understand what's going on, because you need to know some specific rules. And there is a lot of information here about what is going on right now. So I think that's a huge space for Moto Gymkhana competitions improvement. So what I understood, Moto Gymkhana is the most underrated motorsport. Moto Gymkhana doesn't have huge racetracks like MotoGP, or many sponsors, or many fans. It's the easiest way to enter a motorsport. You just need to have cones, your bike, and a wish. And you could be much, much better with your bike and your skills with Moto Gymkhana. Ciao.